on this channel is called Suspicious Server, and it says this server is pretty sus. So let's take a look at player.txt, and this just shows the ciphertext E and P minus Q is this value. So let's connect to this server to see what we can get out of it. So let's say 2. So the objective is to first get N, and after we get N, then we can use Z3 to solve for P and Q, and then get the flag. So let's take a look at what we know. So we know M is equal to 2 to the power of 65537 because the message to the power of E and the modulus N is equal to C, but we know what C is, we know what the M and E is, but we have no idea what N is. So let's take a look at what this does. So this 2 to the power of 65537 modulus N. So the modulus is actually the remainder. So C is just the remainder of the division problem. So if C is the remainder, maybe we can subtract that by 2 and 65537, and then that might be a number that can be divisible by n. So that might be the first number that's divisible by n. Maybe we can get a second number that's divisible by n, and then we need to check for some a divisor that can divide those two numbers. So maybe GCD, the greatest common divisor, to check those two numbers and see the value of n. So it's from math import GCD. So let's just say A equals this minus this value, and B will be 3 and 657 minus the value of, let's just copy this, and then maybe the 3, so 3. Okay, so then we have 3, and then we can use GCD of A and B. So when we run this, we get this value. So this value is the N value. So that's the value of N. So that. And then we need to now find P and Q. So let's use the tool using Z3. So let's just import the Z3 modules. So P and Q will be int Q, and N is equals to this value. Oh, let's run it. Oh, let's print N first. Okay, so N equals, let's say X is equals to P minus Q. So solve P is larger than 2, Q is larger than 2, and then P times Q equals N, and P minus Q equals X. And we just wait a while, and we get the answer. So we get E 6437 P Q is equals to this, and then we have the C value, which is equals to this value. And then now we'll just perform just normal textbook RSA. So now the values of, let's just check if P times Q is actually equals to N. See if they got it wrong, and P times Q is equals to N, so we know that we got the right value. So we just have the inverse function in Python, and then let's just find this, and PXI will be P minus 1 times Q minus 1, and then D will be the modular inverse B, and PXI will be M will be C to the power of D modulus N, and then we can just print and cut out the first 2 bytes. Decode this, save it, and run the file. Oops. Did a dot instead of the comma. So now we get a flag, and the mistake was this was a dot instead of comma, so the comma, and then just got a flag here, and we've just solved the suspicious server challenge.